Let us continue playing Xenonauts. We are going for another battleship, and the aim against Androns, Harridans, and one Praetor. So less psionic attacks, although the Praetor will still do some. We want the Singularity Core. We want the gun. That is the only reason we're doing this. We are intercepting Valkyrie 1 with the combined might of the Beta Complex and the Temple of Pow as we prepare for endgame. In the meantime, we have another interception to worry about, but we'll deal with that in a little bit, I imagine. Engage. Mission in Italy. And we open the Be Free can, because we are now, assuming we win this, and probably if we fail it, that's going to be a massive disaster for us. But assuming we win, next mission we'll be doing Operation Endgame, once we got the Singularity thing built. And transferred over. Deployment phase? Okay, that's new. Also, I didn't put... What have I destroyed? I think something's been destroyed, but I don't know what. I don't even know what direction we're in. Oh, no, that is a corner. That is a corner. So based on that, there. Major Ugg. Corporal Tofu Boy. Commander Shadowhawk. Colonel Ashton. Actually, do we have two colonels? We do have two colonels somehow. I don't know when Ashton was promoted, but he was. Okay, end of phase. So we've just been dumped by the Valkyrie? I believe we have. Interesting. So we basically paratrooped down, I think, is what we've actually done. Oh, no, didn't mean to do that with you anyway. So British Communists move over to there. No longer being the heavy at the moment, but that should be fine, I feel. Tofu Boy. Corner. We're up against Androns and Harridans. So flying things are a potential issue for us. But nothing down there. Nothing down there yet, I should say. Okay. Duck and Ugg gets ready. Commander Shadowhawk, forward. The big thing about this mission is that while I am doing this to give myself the best weapon in the game, because I want to see what the best weapon in the game does, we cannot afford to lose anybody on this silly mission. That being said, we just failed to hit something, so huzzah. Alright, can't do a lot from you. So I think, looking at things, this one might come up to an Ashton special. Which I mean, we toss a grenade there. And hope that's enough. And if it isn't enough, well, we use other things. Like Major Thwacker over here, goes over there. Moves far enough forward to have a shot. And it means we wasted a grenade. But, you know, these things are sometimes important. If we'd have completely fluffed that, it would have been vitally important that we have managed something. Also, nobody was doomed this one. I'm wondering if that's just from... No, in fact, Sammy was one of the people who kept getting affected by it, so maybe just this round we didn't get any doom. Okay, so nothing coming over there. And you are going to run yourself up. Also, that's the edge of the map, isn't it? No, it isn't. For some reason it was sticking there, but... Okay. This is definitely a corner, though. It's a thin map again. So they will be coming in bunches, I'm sure of it. Yeah, want to move forward to there. He should be fine. There's enough targets in front of him. Never trust the fusion grenades. We have super heavy mag weapons. They're the best. This time, of course, we're taking no prisoners when we get up there. No prisoners whatsoever. We have no need to be subtle. I didn't even move the tank. No, there is dread happening. Okay. Forward the fancy pants. And we see... Thing. We missed Thing. And that's a counter wound. Slightly annoying, but we have a desert claw for that. Who also did not have a good round of shooting. Remember what I said about it's important not to lose anybody here? I was right. It really isn't. But of course we're now up against elite Androns and Harridans and everything else. Which is always going to be a problem. Still light wound sustained. Desert Claw moves up. And the British Communist will advance as well. Whack her up to the corner. Imagine it's quite nice to have the team together again. Or for the first time. I was debating having Shadowhawk go and lead base complex during all the troubles at one stage. But that never happened. But the merger is important. We have good troops on both sides, amazingly enough. We have survivors on both sides. This is the elite team. I can't afford to lose anybody here if I can avoid it. Some of you have only been on the elite team for a short amount of time, but you've proven elite in just being elite. And some of you were just unlucky and only lasted one mission. That being said, just found something there which were annoying to me. So, not much I can do here. Other than prepare the tank. Okay, in turn. Imagine somebody's going to get shot at. Long range with just rifles, though, so should be right there. But again, can't use the tank at all really here, can I? Okay, Fwaka overcome with dread, but that's not going to be a problem for us, I don't think, because you're just going to shoot at this guy. And he fell apart. Next up. You lose whatever small amount of cover you were getting. And Major Desert Claw. False name forward. Fancy Pants forward. Okay, nothing and nothing. Sammy, advance. Oh, dead thing. Okay, somebody's been around here. Shadowhawk. Find the thing. Okay, thing has not been found, which is worrying. Well, that's it. So far we can get through there. That's quite useful. There's no roof to speak of, really. It's going to be Tofu Boy dying here. But no, there doesn't appear to be anything up top. Ugh, behind that rock. Duck, ready, end. Ashton. Behind that rock. Duck, ready, end. British Communist up behind there. And the tank rolls on. You're the only one with any kind of time units left, but I prefer to keep you where you are for the moment. I will unduck you for next turn. End turn. So 3 Androns and Harridan killed thus far. Okay, the dread continues. He didn't use any kind of psionic attack for mind control until we'd actually gotten close. Which I think is the tactic. They've probably got short-range psionics. Still, we didn't resist it last time. And we see the entrance is open. Okay. Whacker. Bit of a long shot, really. Okay. Next up. So look at all the things we were going to hit on the way through there. Let's make sure it's not a bar. I destroyed the door! Hooray! Alright, next job. We need to move a heavy weapons person or 2 to both of those. Duck end turn. Meanwhile, where are all my guys? Sophie Boy's up the top, actually. Since we've established that it was probably the Andron who killed there, we'll just run you forward to there. Sammy's going to keep an eye on that. We're going to duck her in just in case. Ashton will move up to the next marker, but first Ugg will move up to there. Oh, too bad. Apologies. Right. Where was I? I was moving things up. Markalaw. No, Markalaw. I think it's I keep thinking it's Markalaw. It's called false name, of course. You head up to there, and that's us done for the moment. Ignore the fire. That was just us. Right, Tofu Boy forward, and Shadowhawk forward. Yeah, I'm definitely attacking this place, but I'm going to do it next turn, I feel. And Sammy is definitely going to be assisting. Duck and ready. Okay. British Communist, forward. Fancy Bands forward. And false name forward. I love the random, not even... That's the best and worst flight in the world, that. .25 advances. In fact, I want to see a bit more inside if I can. I can't offhand. Forward goes Ugg. Forward goes Ashton. Forward goes Whacker. And next time we'll see how many people are in there. Well, there's somebody in there. And he just fired at our tank. We don't mind if this one particularly dies at this point, because it's not our flying one we're going to be using for the end game. I hope the flying one's actually good. In we go. So, important thing to note, nothing in there. That means I can advance through. Saving a normal shot, we want to get to that door. You want to get behind there, because that's a really good defensive place for us. Okay. So that should be fine. Sammy did suffer some dread, so we'll move to Shadowhawk. Actually, Sammy will still have more... No, Shadowhawk then. Dead Andron, and that's blown up. That's not the Singularity Core, though. So there is something in there. And it shot at us. And now the tank's going to find out what it was. And miss it completely by a country mile. I think next up, Desert Claw. Sees a couple of them. There's one. Ashton. Duck, please. And... missed. Missed. Okay, Ugg. Out in one. Good going. Not too... I mean, yes, I want to keep the tank alive, but yeah. It's done its purpose, really. We're now at the ship. There's not really going to be much that's going to be bothering us from now on. So let's just get in there and attack. Safer boy. Lead us up. In many ways, I think this is one of the easiest UFOs to attack. Based on my 2 attempts thus far, I do concede, but a lot of the other designs are much better for defense. I don't know if that's just me or what, but that's my impressions thus far. I mean, sure, the end of it's really quite horrible, but nothing as of yet has really worried me about anything we're doing here. So, Sammy. Nothing. Also, I don't like everything being on fire. If we lose the Singularity Core here because of that, darn you, game. We need it. That's the only reason we're doing this is for that darn Singularity Core. We want that gun. The allure of giant, big-ass gun is definitely there for this one. Right, down we go. False name will wait down here for this turn. Mr. Hawk will head up. Okay, now we got 2. So with all that done, we need to go and move the heavy weapons people forward. And you... Actually, you can go that way, I think, more or less. Hold you there. In fact, originally reloading you at some point. Right, next, because, you know, we need to observe things. I'm actually going to keep Ashton outside. No, actually, let's not bring Ashton outside. Ashton's really, really useful. Have Ashton work his way up. Enter. There comes Psionics. I knew it would happen. So he has to be close. Overcome with dread. Overcome with dread. Don't be scared. It's only the end of a universe if you fail. Not the end of Earth. Sure, the universe will be just fine. Yeah, all the Harridans are dead. Seemingly. Okay, Communist, forward. Major Whacker will actually go all the way forward. And we'll even crush things in there just because I can. Up we go, Sammy. And up we go, Fancy Pants. Should probably just nudge them forward. Sniper forward as well. It's a large area up there. We're definitely going to need some sniper support. Reload. Continue. It Actually, that's not a bad sounding reload, to be fair. Shield up. Okay. Ashton. Intern. Anything comes down now, it's getting blasted. But this happened last time. Overcome with dread. Okay. So let's start with the leading troops at the moment. Thwacker first. And then... we can't false name because you actually see what he's doing up there. So. False name up to there. Nobody. Thwacker up to there. He'll be in position next turn. So now the attack begins. Ugh. I imagine there'll be some mind control going on in a little bit, so I need everybody to be doubled up. Ashton. Your job, guard that door. Commander Shadowhawk, this way. Your support for this door. Sammy, you're going on this side. First cover on that door. Fancy Pants is going to be second cover on that door. So we have 8 people ready now, and we've still got reserves. Haven't lost anybody along the way. Could do with an extra heavy weapon though, so Desert Claw, now you're reloaded. It's time to explain the concept of death to these aliens. And the communists can move up as well, just because. The good news is they will get some minor stat increases from all of this. Enter. There's no psionic weirdness. They've made a bit of an error of this. So let's go out and see what we're up against. We see him. And he's dead. There are a lot of aliens in this room, though. And a well-placed grenade. A rarity. No, I'm just going to end that there. Whatever's going to happen with that is going to happen. Yeah, duck and intern. Ugh, forward. And that's all I can do really there. Close the door. Okay. Fence pants. It's there! Oh, I'm so happy the singularity thing's there. Also, I get to shoot you. Always a bonus, and I've destroyed the door. Do not kill the singularity gun. Oh god, this is a horrible thing now. If I miss, I destroy the singularity. The whole purpose of me being here. Alright. Alright. Calm down. I now can't close this door because I've decided to be an idiot about this. Okay. You have electric shock grenades. Throw one there. Then close the door. Okay. Please say he's moved. I'll give you any money if he's moved. He hasn't moved, has he? No, he's moved himself more secure because he now knows it. Ah! We know what you want. We won't let you have it. At least I hit him. Okay. Since he's not reacted to anything, Sammy. Interface. Next up, open door. Is that game? Doesn't seem as if it's game at this point. Britcom. Okay, not yet. It's close though. That's game, a new singularity thing. Shadowhawk is now a colonel as well. Praetor Leader Corps has been sent for research. Major Fancy Pants injured for 6 days, but we'll live with that. Overall, fairly minor increases for everybody, I think. An extra point of accuracy for Sammy and Ashton isn't really going to break the bank. But, what is important, what is vitally important that we've just made, and we can build at the Temple of Power, is a singularity cannon. And this is the only thing we are waiting on now. And this single thing, which has been stated as the ultimate weapon, it will be rubbish now. I know it will be rubbish, but it is what we are doing. Okay, I also don't need all of you doing that. I actually don't need you doing anything anymore. We're actually done. I'd have you build a singularity cannon, but unfortunately it's not at your base. And transferring it around would still cost time, so... Right. So everybody there is refueling. And now we prepare for Operation Endgame. Temple of Power, might as well go and deal with this, just because. And inset that, just because. Auto resolve, return to base, and finally also resolve, return to base. Total casualties of the war, 52,000 currently. I do hope that tracks up with the casualties in the mission. I really hope it does. I haven't really been paying attention to it, but it was 100. Oh, that's because he's getting the Praetor suit, of course. Yeah. So only one minor injury with Fancy Pants, but he's still okay once he's fine, and we have this. He should be fine once we have the singularity gun. Praetor Autopsy. Frail, withered creature. It's basically the Ethereals. Huzzah. But they've upgraded themselves in order to become Ethereals, so I suppose that fits with what XCOM Enemy Unknown was trying to make them out to be. Yes! We have the gun! Now I have to find out who can actually use the gun. I mean, I'm assuming it counts as a heavy weapon or something, but... Singularity cannon, boom, on the weight side of things. Okay. I think this is going to have to be very carefully assigned here. Ashton, do we trust you with the gun? Okay, so yeah, that would the only way we can carry that is if we're using Predator armor. Which, by the way, Beta Complex should really send us. Transfer. Don't think you've got anything else that we really need. Another battleship has arrived. But now they're sending out nothing but battleships, I've just noticed. Okay, 2 to go to there. Which one of these is another battleship? Yeah, go for it. Auto resolve, return to base. That nearly killed it, to be fair. 2's a bit of a risk against them. But it was enough, as long as you got the combat fuel. I think this is the more important thing there, strangely. Not too bothered about the rest of this, I don't think. Aerial terror mission. Can I send anything over there? I can send one marauder, which isn't going to be enough, I don't believe. So we'll wait for a couple more to become operational. Grounded. We have to try with just the one. Okay, that'll work now. I can now intercept with 2 and 5. They're out of range. Darn it. 70% victory. Yay, we won that. Okay, excellent. As long as it's not doing anything... Yeah, we're okay with that. I'm also just gonna... I know it's a battleship. I'm gonna just do that. We got the one we're actually interested in. That's built another sentinel. We don't need any more of those, really. We're just waiting on the praetors to arrive. Okay, transport made to the Temple of Power. Now we can turn somebody into the carrier of the ultimate weapon. Somebody with a reasonably good accuracy. Somebody with the time units. Somebody with a stupidly high bravery score. And somebody who is definitely the most lucky soldier in the history of Xenonauts. Have yourself some Predator armor. Have yourself the gun, and it's still draining his time units. Five shots. Okay. That is a ridiculous thing there. He has maximum strength. It just cannot be carried. But we're going to try with Ashton. He has the most time. He's using up nearly half of them to do this. In fact, the pistol's probably redundant at this stage. If it gets to that point, we can pick up a corpse weapon there. That gives him a little extra movement. 61 time units, 4 shots. Hoo boy. Okay. So, given everything then. Do we need you to be a heavy anymore? I mean, actually, you're reasonably accurate, so it's not actually a bad thing to have you like that. We have false name as our shield. We have Sammy's the assault. I'm going to call Operation Endgame. Valkyrie 1. Launch. Final mission. Kill the High Praetor. Destiny awaits. Next time, folks. Until then.